What's up, guys? How's everything going? Mark, what's going on? Jonathan Revis. Killer Lord, man, what's going on? I don't think I've seen you in the chat before. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the stream. All right, let's do this. Did you guys have a good weekend? Everyone have a good Thanksgiving?
No way did you just power through all of those speed traps. So, do you fancy doing some more?
Oh, this game. Let's go up here. Let's go up to this race. It's gonna take us forever to get there. Do any of you guys watching play Forza or any other racing games? Why is the LX 14 miles per gallon and last year's was 15 miles per gallon? Maybe they had to rate it based off the new sport design package. Wise guys, what's going on? That would be my guess. But does it really matter? Does it does it really matter 14 versus 15 miles per gallon? I mean, it's bad either way you look at it.
Turn right. Turn right.
Oh.
Recalculating route. In 200 yards, turn right.
Jonathan Revis. It's been a year since I haven't played Forza. I'll get back to it before the Toyota DLC. Yeah, I hope that Supra is just the beginning of the DLC. It's too bad that wasn't included with the base version of the game. It's quite ridiculous, but that's Toyota for you. Oh no, we don't want to promote illegal street racing, so we're not going to put our games in anything other than Gran Turismo. I don't know. Hey, it's better late than never, right? Red Elephants, what's going on? Tony, how's everyone doing? Thanks for stopping in tonight. Hope everyone had a good Thanksgiving.
Turn left. Turn left.
Um,
You have arrived at your destination.
I've never done an event like this before, so this will be fun. Smooth operators in the house. Hey guys, tonight I will be doing my monthly giveaway, so I'll do that at the end of the stream. I'll be giving away a t-shirt from the Teespring page, so which one will be up to the person who wins, but it'll be fun.
He's calling it Upgrade Heroes, and he needs a business partner who can really drive, but don't tell him I said that.
What? So I have to pay to do this? Whatever.
Alex, no. He's been waiting to hear if you wanted the business.
Renault,
Hey, great to see you.
the Datsun.
I've got a bit of a business idea here. There's loads of cars around here that have real potential. I call them upgrade heroes. You go get the car, we do the magic, then show everyone what an upgrade hero can do. Sounds good? Good. Uh-oh.
How's the stream for you guys? Is it fairly smooth? It looks, I mean, from the small preview I can see it looks okay.
You ready for this? We're going to teach the whole of Horizon that with a wee bit of an upgrade, any car can be a hero. Let's get to work.
In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Right, here's where we're
Oh, that cutscene was great.
Are you nervous? Me? I'm not nervous. The 510, not bad. Japanese engineering.
Anyone do anything fun this weekend?
The both worlds, really.
I had my family Thanksgiving. It was a good time. Ate tons of food. Oh, so good though. Zero regrets.
You know, being able to overtake something. Bring it back.
Sorry if that light in the background was a little distracting. Just realized it was changing colors. Okay.
Try not to smash it up. Remember, it's not yours.
In 200 yards, turn left. Turn left. In 200 yards, turn left.
Okay, so beat the time without
Turn left.
the damage, without beating the damage limit. Okay.
200 yards,
This should be really easy.
turn right.
This car's so slow. What? I'm almost there? Was this a joke? Park at the destination? Oh. I still missed the turnoff.
Excellent. I'll get the team
Huh.
to work.
Stream looks real good. Got you on the big screen. Oh, thanks, Mark.
It's ready.
Yeah, once I... Ooh, okay, cool. So they...
Ta-da! What do you think?
This thing's so ridiculous. But they,
Turbo inline 6 under the hood.
my computer settings are not very good because my graphics card really needs an upgrade.
Handles that nonsense with
But I'm just so reluctant to upgrade my graphics card because there's always, and that's computer tech in general, there's always something better right around the turn. So if this looks good enough for you guys, I'm okay with that for now.
Heard the Datsun sound like that, have you? Under specific instructions.
Oh, whoa, did you see that?
fast and
What the hell is that BMW doing?
through the city. I think our client might have
What was that? Typical BMW driver. Not following the rules of the road. What can I say? No blinker either, of course.
Fantastic. Did you have fun? Well, if it got your blood pumping, then I'm sure the client will be over the moon. I have a feeling we won't need to wait too long for another one.
So, leave it to the BMW guy, exactly. So I'm going to be doing some more reviews on some 2020 Lexuses. Any name you wish. Kurt Gamey? Yeah, I game on my live stream. Just about every single live stream I do, I play Forza. It's a lot of fun. And then, of course, I'm here to just chat with you guys, see everything's going, answer as many questions as I can. Wait, is this another upgrade chapter I can do?
Hello again. Remember when I said we'd have clients lining up in no time? Well, we've got clients lining up. So it's go time. The client is an old Audi they just putter around town in, but they've always wanted to go off-road. There's one after my own heart. Let's help them out.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Oh man. Why is my stream choking right now? Hold on, I think I might know why. Okay. I hope that fixed it. If not, we might be in trouble. This might be a sign, guys. Oh, it might be a sign. Might be time for that new computer sooner rather than later. Oh my gosh. It's dropping. Oh, it's dropping so many frames. I wonder if this part of the map is just like really demanding, because this is my CPU getting wrecked right now, not even my graphics card. So I wonder if this part of the map is just really demanding on the CPU or something. Huh.
Right, wait there.
Very strange.
It's a Sport Quattro. An 83, I think. See, they stripped all the fun stuff out and sold a few of them as production cars, which is where this one must have come from. So it turns out the client doesn't just want to go off-road. They want to go off-road. Group B style. Well,
What the heck?
off we go. Don't crash it on the way back. players. The team can't wait. This thing was built for Group B rallying, which, as we know, was completely mad. But hey, we like mad.
All done?
Oh, how ridiculous is this?
It's got a trademark four-wheel drive system which should help you handle the dirt. And we've bumped it up to 800 brake horsepower, which might not help, but oh, blimey, it'll be good fun.
This will be interesting.
For you. Tried to convince a client to sit in his co-driver, but they were a bit too scared. That's a whole carload of hell-destroying power you've got there.
I think this is the quietest chat I've ever had in a stream. And I don't have that many people watching. I know it's a holiday weekend, that probably has something to do with it. I also didn't announce it that I was going to be streaming because I didn't know if I was going to be or not. But I figured I'd do it. I haven't played the game in a while, and it'd be fun just to get out there, talk to you guys a little bit, see what your thoughts are on my recent videos, that sort of thing. Oh, almost went down the mountain.
See how those springs and dampers handle the downhill? Group B lives.
Well, I might not get there in time. I'm not gonna do it. I just failed this event. What a fail.
Client couldn't be happier. Oh, one more thing. Put in all
Is that green 302 Mustang still at your dealership? Yes, it is. So if you go to lexusofomaha.com, or at least it was there. Yeah, it was still there on Friday. It was there on Friday. Because that was the last time I was there. So if you go to lexusofomaha.com and click pre-owned inventory, the price will be on there. What's going on? What's going on, friend? Your name is in a different language, so I don't know how to pronounce it. But I see you comment on a ton of my videos, so welcome. Welcome to the stream. Red Elephants took my 15 GS to the dealership yesterday for the 35K service, and the car had some kind of GPS software service campaign recall and got a free tank of gas. Okay. Doesn't sound like it was a bad thing then. If you got a free tank of gas and they updated the service, or updated the navigation on it. Did you get any cookies or donuts while you were there? That's the real question.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
They had $40 off the oil change, so the total was less than $100. Some Starbucks and a cookie. That a boy. That a boy. Gotta get a Starbucks.
Recalculating route. In 400 yards, turn right.
Gosh. The 911 is not the first car I'd pick for off-roading.
Yards, turn left.
Okay. I gotta figure out something here that's just crushing my frames per second. Do I own any Lexus cars? No, I've been close. Been close a few times, but I've never I'll get there. I will of course get one eventually, but now is not the right time.
Turn left.
Oh my goodness gracious. What is killing my frames? OBS? Is it really crushing me that bad? I do have a lot of tabs open. Could be that tab. Okay. That might be better. Is LCF going to have 8-speed transmission or 10? I would assume the 10-speed. Or it could have its own new transmission, which is a possibility. They might give it like a dual clutch. That's always a possibility. I think that's what was killing my frames. The fact that it was full screen. We'll see though. We'll see. Might not be. Definitely seems smoother so far though. And there's a lot more. Oh, I spoke too soon. Spoke too soon, guys. Did I change my room? No. My room's been the same for many, many months now. You're just seeing a different side of it. Usually you see the computer screens behind me. Oh my gosh, this is just, I can't race with this car. Oh, I'm so bad. So bad. In reality, when can we expect the LCF? Well, a part of me thinks it's never going to come out. That's a part of me. Another part of me is like, 2023, like the article just said. So I don't know. Either way, it's still too far. It still took too long for the company to make the vehicle. It should have been maybe a year after the original, or when the first LC came out. So that would have been it should have been like 2018. 2019 the latest that the LCF should have came out. But 2023, ugh, that's a tough one. That is a tough one. You think they're going to cancel it in 2021 like the ISF? Yeah. It's a possibility. All that money, all that time. I don't know what they're going to do. I don't even think they know what they want to do. I think they want to focus on plug-in hybrids and electric cars. That's what I think they want to do. So, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know, guys. I wish I knew. I wish I had all the answers, but that's what makes it fun, because I don't know. If I knew everything about what's coming, it's not fun. It's not fun keeping secrets, right? What is fun is speculating on what might be true. Right? I think you guys are following me on that. Oh, I'm already done with this game. So, what that means is I'm just going to talk to you guys. I can only play that game for so long. And plus my computer's kind of running a little rough right now, so time to chat it up. What time is it? I'm 30 minutes in. I'll probably stream for another 10 more minutes. If you guys really want me to answer a question in depth, I'm always open to donations, as well as I am going to do my monthly giveaway at the end of the stream when I wrap things up. So, yep. I don't know. I don't know if I've been eating so much over the weekend that I'm super tired, or the weather here is bitterly cold. Horrifically cold. It could be colder. It could be a lot colder. So it's just really windy. And if you guys live in a cold place, you know when the wind is just blowing hard, it's hard to deal with. But Red Elephants has seen a bunch of new RAV4 driving around. They look nice. Yeah, they're everywhere, man. It's a best-selling vehicle for them. It's crazy. Do I think they're going to make a hybrid version of the next LX? Yeah, 100%. 100%. Why? Because they have announced that every single model in their lineup will have at least a hybrid variant by 2025, if not a fully electric or a plug-in hybrid. So it's coming. Jonathan's like, maybe it's time for a computer upgrade. It might be. No one wants to upgrade their computer more than I do. Trust me, I'm a big computer nerd. Oh, but the processor that I want. Here, I'll let you guys in. I can't even talk. Processor that I want. 50X is this right here. It's not even on Amazon yet. Apparently it's been sold out everywhere. I heard it sold out in Japan way over base price or MSRP. Newegg. Yeah, this thing. Out of stock, of course. But that's the one I want. Would a 3900, would this one do? Yeah, this one would do. This one would do fine. Of course, this one's out of stock too. But that's what I want. Killer Lord, that's going to be a stupid hybrid Lexus LX. Who knows? It could be amazing. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. It could be amazing. It could be a mild hybrid too. It might not be like a traditional hybrid. It could be like, well, I don't know that much about mild hybrids compared to the current Lexus and Toyota hybrids, but I know it's a thing. It's becoming popular. Ryzen is a good processor, yes. Yes, they are. They are better than Intel now in just about everything. So, Mark says, what new car at your dealership is the best bang for your buck and why? Ooh, I like this question. And best bang for your buck used car at your dealership and why? Well, the used one is tough because we have so many different makes and models. So I'm going to decline to answer that question because our inventory is always changing too. But new cars a lot easier because that's like a fixed thing that doesn't change. Best bang for your buck is the ES, no doubt about it. The ES is amazing value for the money. It's awesome. Essentially, you get most of the tech, like on a maxed out $52,000 ES, you essentially get the same technology as the LS in a $99,000 LS build, except you don't get the power or the size, even though the ES has more rear legroom than the LS, which doesn't make sense, but you don't get the power or the what was the other word I was looking for? I don't remember. But yeah, I say you get about 90% of the LS's features for 50% of the money. That's the ES. I heard that every year Lexus LC sales go down. Yeah, LC sales are not good. In fact, tomorrow I'll probably be making a video on the sales figures for Lexus and Toyota for the month of November. So that will be fun. See if any Lexus enthusiast has anything up. They do a good job. No, they don't have anything. Press room will have the news first typically. Yeah, it's not out yet because it's a Sunday, but tomorrow. Well, no, it might not be tomorrow, because tomorrow is the last end of business day for the month of November. As crazy as that sounds, so it might be Wednesday before we have numbers. Yeah, the LC does not sell well. The GS does not sell well. The LS hasn't been selling very well. The LX doesn't sell very well. The rest of the vehicles do okay. Some of them do more than okay, like the RX, the ES, the NX. Those are the top three. Yep. What? RE donating $19.99? Love the channel, man. I'm hoping that is a 6-liter V8, but probably won't happen. Are you talking about a 6-liter in the LX600? Yes, that would be amazing, and that would probably be like one of the most legendary engines Toyota and Lexus ever made. We can hope as much as we want, but knowing where the future of V8s is headed, which is into oblivion, unfortunately, at least unless you have like a super heavy duty truck or something like that. But a 6-liter would be that of mythical proportions. I don't think anyone would say no to a 6-liter unless they want a better fuel economy. Because it's probably not going to get any better than the current 5.7 liter. But 6-liter would be cool. But if anything, it would probably be the 3.5-liter twin turbo from the LS. All signs are pointing towards that, the twin turbo V6. And essentially, Ford's been doing it for many years now with the EcoBoost. And it does well for them. I don't know how reliable long term it is, but that thing puts out crazy horsepower. What is it like? I'm going to look it up. I know the what is it called? Lincoln Navigator motor. So, well, of course, what is it? It's got 380 horsepower, which isn't that much. No, there's got to be something that has more. There's got to be something that has more. Okay, let's see here. Engine. I might have to go over there. Oh, there you go. Here it is. Here it is. I thought it was more than the 380. Shared with the Raptor, the Navigator is equipped with a 450 horsepower, 3.5-liter EcoBoost. Although Lincoln has ended its use of the EcoBoost nomenclature. Okay, that's interesting. And it is the highest engine output ever sold by Lincoln. And it's paired with a 10-speed auto. There you go, 450 horsepower. 450 horse. That's a lot of boost. Bonventure, did I miss anything on the LC300? What? LC300? Am I missing something? Did I miss something on the LC300? Do you guys know what he's talking about? Love the way the LX sounds when you send it. Oh yeah. The GX and the LX sound amazing when you push it. We can all hope, but people don't buy the LC or LX for fuel economy. That is very true. Although some people very much love to bitch about it. Oh, the LX is so outdated. It's terrible fuel economy. It's like, yeah, it's not good, but you're spending $100,000 on a vehicle. So what does gas mean to you? Like, it's not good anyways. But yeah, you guys know what I'm saying. Best bang for your buck upgrader package for any new Lexuses and why? Goodness gracious. Mark is hitting me with some deep Lexus stuff. Well, the premium package on just about all the models gives you a lot of stuff. Luxury package. So the funny thing is that Lexus's premium package and luxury packages, they have some stuff in them, but they actually don't have a lot of the stuff that you would expect them to. Instead, they'll have like a luxury package, and then they throw in a bunch of optional features that usually only come in conjunction with the luxury package. And it depends on the vehicle. Best bang for your buck upgrade or package really depends on the vehicle. Absolutely, because they cost different on different models. So, coolest upgrade. Coolest upgrade. Well, thinking about the UX, at least in America, we don't get the 360 camera, which is kind of lame. But here's the thing. Here's the coolest upgrade for me across all the models is the triple beam headlights. Triple beams, I love them. I'm obsessed with them. I think they're awesome. They're super cool. Okay, so there's the coolest upgrade. But back to the UX. Apparently in the UX, which we typically only see two models of the UX, kind of like an F Sport premium model and then a hybrid premium model. Not both of them non-navigation. So they have blind spot monitoring. They have Apple CarPlay, now they have Android Auto, but they have so the F Sports that we see will have heated seats, maybe heated steering wheel. I think they do, but not ventilated seats. Where the hybrids that we get that MSRP are about the same as the F Sports, the hybrids have the ventilated seats. But where am I going with this? Well, we get fairly mid to low end UXs at my dealership, and I think it's that way across the country because they just mass produce them. And those two different flavors: front wheel drive F Sport, all wheel drive premium hybrid. But the cool thing is that there's an optional luxury package on the UX, which has LED vents that glow. And I'll see if I can find it. This is a cool thing too. So, Lexus UX brochure. And I'll see if I can find it. I think I'm close. I've only seen maybe two UXs with navigation screens. Here it is. Can you guys see that? Can I zoom in? Whoa, too far. Where'd it go? See this? This is the same repeating or mirror technology that you see on the LC500's taillights. Super cool. Love it. Love that little feature. Now, I haven't seen it in person, but I'd love to. But, yeah. I love the UX. If you are just a single person or a couple, the UX is amazing. Especially if you're doing a lot of in-town driving. But, yeah, I think the UX is a good value. Oof, trips. Autumn Shimmer. There's no way that this is a 2019 brochure. There's no way that they continued Autumn Shimmer for 2020. Oh, it's such a horrible color. Look at this. You guys think about that? Autumn Shimmer on a UX. Oh, woof. RE. The thing I don't like about lower displacement engines is that you have to wind them out to get power. Love the 4.7 and the GX. Love the lazy V8. Yeah, the torque of the V8's amazing. Now, when you do forced induction, you get the same power, at least with modern forced induction motors. You get tons of torque. In fact, you get more torque than a naturally aspirated V8. Let's say if you compare the LS 460 compared to the LS 500, the LS 500 has way more torque, way more power. It's amazing. Is it smoother? That's debatable. You might give the edge to the V8 in terms of smoothness, but in terms of power and overall, it's just a great motor. They did a really good job. I know a lot of people aren't a big fan of the 3.5 liter twin turbo and the LS, but I would ask that same person, have you driven it? Have you driven it hard? The performance difference is noticeable. Yeah. And you don't have to wind it out, even though winding it out is a lot of fun. So Okay. Killer Lord, Cadillac Escalade better than LX. Boy, are you out of your mind? I'll just shake. You're probably just trying to rile me up. Lexus Ambassador, what's up, my friend? Online now. How's everything going? Online now. Oh, you're online now. Yeah, man. Everything's going well. I started playing some Forza, and I couldn't get into it. My computer was jumping around, and wasn't that much fun driving a Porsche. Maybe in real life, but in a video game, I'd rather be driving Toyotas and Lexus. Michael Kim, hello Kirk. What's up, Michael? How you doing? RE donating again? Is this like a glitch or something? Did you mean to donate twice? He's doing great, making awesome videos for us Lexus nuts. Thanks, man. I'm doing what I can. Doing what I can to share my passion with you guys, because I know you guys share the same ridiculous passion. Someone commented on my channel today. I'll see if I can find it. It got me going. I'll see if I can find it. Oh, you guys will enjoy it. Let's see here. Thanks so much, RE, by the way. I don't know if I said thank you, which is very foolish of me and childish, but thank you so much for donating. Like, that's crazy. Crazy. I hope you spend more on your wife and kids, if you have any. If you don't, I understand. If you don't, I understand. But thanks, man. I appreciate it. Jonathan Rivas, they should have done a twin-turbo V8 LS, or at least give us an option, right? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? How about you have the LS500 twin-turbo V6 and have an LS600 with a twin-turbo V8? But no. No. Give us the hybrid instead, which no one buys, right? Exactly. RE says, hey man, love the channel. You're the only person doing videos like this that I can actually get into. What? There are a lot of people out there that make quality videos, but no one is covering Toyota and Lexus like I am. At least Lexus. There's a few people that do Toyota out there and they do a good job. Some of them are, I would say, a little annoying, but for the most part, no one's covering Lexus anymore. Brock Frady did it for a long time, and I'm kind of continuing the torch, or continuing the race. I picked up the torch for him. Yeah, but yeah, How To Car Guy was one of the inspirational factors in me starting this channel. He essentially, made Lexus videos at his dealership. Something that I kind of do the same. So he's very inspirational. That's going to be the LSF, Jonathan. If we see an LSF, if no wife, no kids, got a GX and a girlfriend that is in second place, clearly. They don't do it live about Lexus. I actually know what the hell they're talking about. It's nice having a Lexus fan covering Lexus, Oh, yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Lexus Ambassador, just read online today. We'll have to look up the source again, but Daimler CEO confirmed last week next-gen S-Class will retain V12 option updated form. Benz knows V12 needed for their cash. Interesting. That is interesting. Thanks for sharing that. The V12 is absolutely insane. I'm glad they're keeping it. I'm all for V10s and V12s. Her Toyota are working in new Mark II two-door coupe. Two-door coupe? What do you mean, like... Do you mean... I don't know what you mean by Mark two-door coupe. Like, I know the Supra, the current Supra is the Mark V, right? But I don't know what you mean by that. Mark, what car would you buy yourself at your dealership? Best bang for your buck with your own money, and why? Which one if you had unlimited money, and why? Ooh, gosh. He never just asks one question. He's like, okay, here's part A, and make sure you say why. And then here's part B, and tell me say why. Best car you buy. What car I'd buy for myself? Ooh. I really like the UX hybrid, which I think you guys are looking at right now. I love the UX hybrid. If it was just for me. Now, all-wheel drive. I got 50 to 55 miles per gallon in town one time on one of these, and it was like it wasn't a short trip. It was like a 30-mile trip, all city driving, over 50 miles per gallon, and that's fun to me. I love hybrids. Hybrids are fun. It's like a video game. How slow can you drive to get the maximum MPGs? To me, it's fun. And the UX is like the perfect little city car, and I pretty much drive in city 99% of the time. So that would be the perfect car for me, not for my family. I have too many kids for a UX, but if it's just me, UX would be what I would probably get. Not because it's the cheapest or anything like that, just because it just makes me happy. That's a simple answer. And it's very up to date. It's definitely more modern than the RX, the NX. I like the interior more than the ES's. So if it was just a hair bigger, I'd love it. And the next NX should be like a continuation of the modern version. It should be just like a continuation of the UX's modern personality. I hope so. Okay. I have to skip the if I had unlimited mile, well, I'd get an LFA. Of course, gosh. I mean, duh. Gosh. No, but yeah, I don't even know. All of them, if I had unlimited, I'd just buy them all. I love them all for their own individual reasons. Dawes nice. Dawes and rice balls. I saw in the chat that there was a discussion about the LC already. A little bit. Yeah, we talked about the LC a little bit already. I read an article a couple of days ago where they made a list of expensive cars that you shouldn't touch. The LC was listed, but their only gripe was heavy. Well, the LC isn't keeping its value very well. And the reason why is the market's gone down on it. So the new cars plummeted after like the first year or so of the vehicle being debuted. So it's tough for people to buy one new, I would say right now. So I reached out to a former client of ours, a former customer. He got an LC from us, and I'm like, oh, have you heard about the LC convertible? And he's like, oh, I actually don't have the LC anymore. I'm like, what? Why did you get rid of the LC? He's like, oh, it's too small. I got a BMW X7. I'm like, that's definitely bigger. That'll definitely fit the bill for something bigger. So, yeah, the guy had it for less than, or maybe a year tops. Yeah, so gives you an idea. I don't know. Vehicle is just, it's beautiful. It's got a beautiful sound to it. It is heavy, but heavy is a good thing if you want to take it on long trips, right? It's nice and stable at speed. So, anyways. Trying to keep up. Oh man, can you imagine if they put the V12 from the Toyota Century into an Avalon or any Lexus? That would be great. That'd be amazing. I thought it was a little silly to gripe about the weight as a touring car. Yeah, it is silly. It's not, if they were griping about the weight on the LCF, which doesn't exist, right? It would make more sense and you could warrant that. But next generation Toyota I think you mean MR2. Talking about the mid-engine Toyota. Killer Lord, I got the new gauge cluster, right? Oh, it's got the new gauge cluster. Yeah, it's got the new gauge cluster the ES has, if we're talking about the UX. Lexus ambassadors, Lexus developing LF Limitless. Yes, they are. They're 100% developing it. I haven't heard anything about it. Over a year ago, I heard that it was getting the go-ahead for production. The fact that I haven't heard anything about it is probably means that they're just either refining the motor that's going to go in it, which might be the twin turbo V8, or waiting for the for them to put it on the electric platform. So I love new Avalon more than the ES, but V12 and Avalon, that never happened. John Kraft, what's good, Captain Kirk? Not much, man. Just chilling with you guys. Once I stopped playing video games, everyone came alive in the chat, so that's fine with me. It's fine. How are we doing on time? 7:37. I've been streaming for about an hour now. That's crazy. What's my favorite Lexus rims? Did you know I made a video on that? I made a video on that. No, there's been a couple new rim styles since that came out. The most common, let's say my favorite wheel that is a common wheel is like the 2015 GS F Sport. Let me pull it up for you guys. I love these wheels. Oh yeah, look at these things. Oh, those look pretty good. I think those are the wheels I'm thinking of. I'm pretty sure they are. Yeah. Nope, those are the RC wheels I don't like very much. Yeah, those are the wheels there. Don't like them in that finish. This is the finish. Oh, yeah. I like those quite a bit. What other ones do I like? The LS 500's Vapor Chrome wheels are pretty sick. The 20-inch ones, those are pretty sick. What else? I mean, the LC 500's 21-inch wheels are awesome. Super awesome. Oof. Look at those wheels. Oh, you guys can't see them because my face is in the way. Holy cow. My bad, guys. My bad. Here, I'll just open this picture. Oh, look at this bad boy. So clean. So clean. Lexus cars are overpriced. That's why sales went down. I don't know if they're overpriced, man. Have you seen other luxury competitors? Have you seen Infiniti, bro? Infiniti? Have you seen what they charge for their cars? Acuras aren't cheap either, dude. Don't even get me started on BMW. Holy shit. What's my... Okay. Toyota Christopher says, for the 2020 Highlander, how do you choose the powertrain between V6 and the inline-4 hybrid? Oh, are you asking which one would I choose? Oh, I'd pick the hybrid all day. Pick the hybrid all day over the V6. Unless I was like planning on towing with it or something. But I like hybrids. I love the Toyota hybrids. If you were here earlier in the stream, I was talking about how much fun they are. They're like a video game. How many miles per gallon can I get? And I don't race on the streets. I rarely ever take my naturally aspirated motors to redline. Like, I am a laid back, chillin', old school grandpa like driver. Love the new ES. Is the GS still the better choice for driving enthusiasts? Absolutely. Yeah, the GS is a way better driver's car. But I would argue that neither of them are that great as a driving enthusiast vehicle. If you're a driving enthusiast, yeah, there are going to be other brands that suit your needs better. If you want to hit the roads hard every once in a while, just get a Miata. Get a 5 or a 6-speed Miata. You're taken care of. John Smith, love the new ES. You already read that. Jonathan Rivas, God forbid Lexus getting rid of the LC. So cry if it would be discontinued. Yeah, it would be devastating. Devastating for the brand, I think. And they're not going to discontinue. They just came out with a convertible. They're, fingers crossed, they're eventually going to come out with the LCF. So they're not gonna cancel anytime soon. I'd get the upcoming RAV4 Prime before spending money on a car as outdated as a GS. I would too. The RAV4 Prime is extremely enticing. Definitely enticing. 40 miles of range. I would never ever use gasoline. Maybe once a month I would go over 40 miles of my charge. Maybe. Limitless better have a V8 in it if they want to have high-end status and recognition from Mercedes and BMW followers. Yeah. I think so. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough because they do want to have a flagship SUV. The LX is not a flagship SUV, even though it's L and LX stands for the luxury crossover, which it's flagship in its price tag for sure, but it's not flagship in sales. The RX is the flagship, and they essentially need to have. They don't need the GX and the LX. I like both vehicles quite a lot, as you guys know, but they essentially need a 3-row luxury vehicle, whether it's body on frame or not. I don't think it matters. They just need to have a 3-row luxury SUV that doesn't cost $100,000. Lexus loses a lot of sales to the Q7 and the MDX for that reason. You could say the XC90 as well if you want. Just because you're able to get a usable 3rd row. The RXL is not usable. I just had a customer pass on an RXL, and I just had a customer pass on a GX. So I know a big part of both of those was because there's just not a lot of extra cargo space or 3rd row passenger space in those vehicles. So they need to have something with a 3rd row, and they also need to have a top-end luxury full-blown RX-sized SUV with ridiculous amounts of power and technology. But that was, I don't even know. I was definitely rambling on that one. Ranting hard. Because I live in Nebraska, do I ever go to or plan to go to major auto shows in LA, New York, Chicago? Yeah, that's definitely, as my channel grows, I will also cover more things naturally. So it is definitely on my list of things to get to as I expand, as I grow, is to go to the auto shows and go to Japan to cover the Tokyo Motor Show. So it's going to happen, hopefully sooner rather than later. And if if you guys are donating, like RE is donating, guys, I'll start going to the motor shows by like next month at this rate. Just because that would help fit the bill for traveling and things like that. But yeah, essentially I can't do it until I'm able to go full time as a salesperson. Sorry, when I'm not going full-time as a salesperson. So when I'm going full-time in service to you guys through YouTube, so I'm bringing you guys more content all the time. The auto shows would be the next step. Okay, Christopher, that is a great question. Let's see here. Jonathan Rivas, Mercedes-Benz, the definition of overpriced, so is BMW. Do you think Lexus is going to make more electric cars after UX? Oh, of course. The UX is the first. It is the first. It's kind of a Frankenstein because they didn't. I mean, it's based off of the UX gasoline platform. So it's not the future. The future is a platform, a fully electric platform that doesn't, have a 2-liter 4-cylinder or a 2-liter plus a hybrid or a fully electric. It's just going to be fully electric platform, and then you're going to have your lineup of fully electric vehicles alongside of the traditional ones for a while. But who knows? I don't know. I don't even think Lexus knows what they're going to do. They're really cautious. They know they need to start changing over fairly quickly. But it's going to be very interesting the next 5 to 10 years, guys. And I will be covering it every step of the way. So what's the most expensive car SUV you've ever sold? I've sold an LX before, new one. Those aren't cheap. Christopher, will the Highlander get a Prime version? Yes, I believe it will. I believe that is going to be the next big step for Toyota, is offering plug-in hybrid versions of their whole lineup, or at least most of their lineup. Probably their best sellers. So started with the Prius Prime, RAV4 Prime, 4Runner Prime, well, maybe 4Runner Prime, maybe, but Highlander Prime for sure. Yeah, it's really exciting. Really, really exciting. You'll see a Camry Prime, I'm sure, because it's a high seller, a Corolla Prime eventually. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun to see all these vehicles come. And the NX will be the first plug-in Lexus, plug-in hybrid. So that'll be a 2022 model. Did I see the new Maybach SUV coming out? No. I don't follow Maybach that much. They're essentially a vehicle you never see. I see more Bentleys and Rolls Royces than Maybachs. So they're essentially irrelevant to me. They're cool though. Same thing with the Alpines or Alpina. I forget how you say it, but the high-end version of BMW. They don't do much for me. Hope they had a twin turbo option for ES and IS. Well, the IS is a possibility, but not the ES. The next IS, the next generation, will be coming out a year from now. Unlike the RAV4, new hybrid Highlander will have way less power than the V6. That is true. I do know this. It's essentially the same thing as the ES. The ES has a V6, or you can get the hybrid. The hybrid has 215 horsepower. Now, the hybrid in the Highlander is probably going to have like 240 horsepower. And your gas mileage goes up quite a bit, too. Why is there no manual transmission in Lexus? Because no one would buy it. There's not a big enough market, unfortunately. Do you have any tips on a great deal on leasing a vehicle? Tips on leasing a vehicle. Well, this time of year is pretty good if you want a 19. They still have good incentives on 20s as well, but 19s are better. Let's see here. Yeah, so if there's a vehicle you really want and you have an idea of what payment you want to be at, make sure they know that payment, and because they'll do what they can to get to that payment on a lease, or at least that's my experience as a salesperson. We'll do what we can to get you to that payment. So I know that's kind of super broad, but yes, coming in with a payment is important on a lease, in my opinion, if you want the best deal, if that makes sense. Oh, no, I don't have any dealer secrets. No, there are no dealer secrets at my dealership because we're a Lexus Plus dealer. We don't negotiate. We have upfront pricing. So essentially, if someone comes in on a leasing opportunity and they're like, hey, I want to be at this payment, well, we just have to show them all their options. And possibly look at a couple options we usually don't offer people right off the bat. So, yeah, it allows us to get more creative to help you out. I'll just say that. But if you're like, oh, I want a $400 payment on an RX, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. A Lexus $400 payment is very, very, very difficult to do. It's not impossible, but it's difficult. Kev bought. Hopefully the LCF isn't 200,000. No one will buy that. Yeah, I'm hoping it's more 150,000. Still, I don't think anyone's gonna buy the vehicle because it's not. It's too far behind. It's too late. Too late, 200K could buy a Tesla Roadster. Let's say they come out at the same time, right? I mean, that Roadster is going to be ridiculous. There's no possible way an LCF would ever be faster than a Tesla Roadster. So, I mean, that's this type of stuff it'll be competing against when it comes out at this point. So is upfront pricing really mean no negotiation? 100%. We don't negotiate. What makes your dealership a Lexus Plus dealership? Well, Akio Toyota, and I'm sure a bunch of other Toyota and Lexus executives picked out certain Lexus dealerships and asked them if they would jump to a better way of doing business, a newer, more modern way of working with customers. And so the dealership I work at, Lexus of Omaha, gladly accepted that. And I think that was about 4 years ago. I've only been there for about a year and a half. So they've been doing it successfully for about 4 years, and customers, for the most part, really, really love it. You always have your few that, oh, you guys don't negotiate? I'll go drive 6 hours to the next one, So, but that's like 1 out of 1,000, no joke. Maybe even less. But yeah, there's only 12 Lexus Plus dealerships currently. Some have been added throughout the years. Some have fallen away. So it's really, really strict. You have to follow the rules. Otherwise, you get kicked out. I got my 2012 Lexus GX 460. Thanks for your help in your last stream. It works good in the snow. Awesome, man. Congratulations. Congratulations, man. 2012 GX. It's awesome truck. Awesome. Javier's in the chat, man. What's going on? What's going on, guys? When Lexus is going to show us a new IS? That's a good question. Late spring? Summertime? Sometime in that. And I'll be bringing you guys lots of stuff. I'll be bringing, well, any new Lexus product that has come into market, they do training on. So the last training I did was on the UX. And I brought you guys some good, decent information with the UX. The next one will be the IS. And the one after that will be, assuming I'm still working for Lexus then, will be the NX when that gets redesigned. So I'll be giving you guys definitely some hands-on before it's to market and telling you guys about it, which is a lot of fun. How does a Lexus Plus dealer handle custom factory orders? Just like any other dealer would. You customize it. You know the MSRP. What you don't know is what the incentives are going to be, and we'll give you a Lexus Plus price. So there'll be an MSRP on that custom-made vehicle. We'll give you the, let's say it's a $2,000 discount off of the MSRP or something like that. It just depends on the car. And then the rebate or incentive that you choose will be at the time of doing paperwork for the vehicle. So that's how custom orders work. They usually take, it depends on the vehicle, but I'd say 3 months, 3 to 4 months on average. Looking forward to the new 2021 RCF. Any changes to the 2020? No, I doubt it because they just refreshed it for 2020. Yeah, there's not going to be any changes to the RCF. They just changed it. If Lexus LCF is really 200K, what kind of performance would you be expecting out of the car? I ask since F Division has never been a leader in the category. It's hard to say. I mean, I don't know what other performance metrics you want me to say other than 0 to 60 because that's like the most common, but that doesn't, it's not that important to be honest. I mean, Nürburgring time is probably the most meaningful, and I have no idea. I don't have a backlog of, top Nürburgring lap times. I used to remember the LFAs off the top of my head, but I don't anymore, so. Of course, California does not have any Lexus Plus dealerships. Yeah, I know there's quite a few here in the Midwest. So, Mark says, what do you think of the Tesla truck? It reminds me of cars on the Mars in the original Total Recall movie with Arnold. Yeah, it's a straight homage to the 80s it's called Cybertruck, but kind of sci-fi movies of the 80s. So Terminator, Blade Runner. I just love that era. I know there's more movies. Those are the ones that come to mind first, but it's a super, super fun time period. How many miles can an LX 570 brake pad work? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't own an LX 570. If there are any LX 570 owners in the chat, I'm sure they could answer. That is a good question. Christopher, how do you anticipate the reliability of the new dynamic force engines? I would expect them to be just as reliable as any other variable valve timing motor from Toyota and Lexus. Yeah, I think they will be. Compared to like the variable compression ratio of the Nissans, I think I think the dynamic force engine will be a lot better. But guys, I'm gonna start winding it down here. Thanks again to RE for donating half of my paycheck to the stream today. Appreciate it. I drove the LX570. That car brake pad is good, like other Lexus cars. Yeah, the brakes are awesome on an LX. Congrats on the Sienna, my dad a while back. Put 290 miles on a 05 with original engine and transmission. That's impressive. That's super impressive. That's really encouraging. Yeah, I'm not so much worried about the engine transmission here in Omaha. The things that worry me are the just the suspension, because the roads around here are so bad, so brutal on the vehicles. Just beats them up everywhere you go. Potholes, bumps, cracks, unlevel pavement, holes. It's just crazy. Cadbot, I hate to say it, but I feel like Lexus has a lot of out-of-date cars. They have a few. They have a few. The LX and the GX being the primary ones we're talking about. So, and the GS. Don't get me started about the GS. So, yeah, he changed his suspension once. Yeah, yep. All right, guys, we gotta do a monthly giveaway here. So, let me zoom in for you guys. There you go. I have all the Patreon supporters here who donated for the month of November. There's a lot of them. You guys are freaking awesome. But here we go. Drum roll. Pick a random name. 3, 2, 1. Oh, this is a new animation. Not now. Who won? BAS. Now, he had the most chances to win, and this isn't the first time he's won, but he gets the most entries, and it's fair because he also donates the most money through the Patreon. So if you guys donate here on the chat, I really appreciate that. That's awesome. You guys are also welcome to head over to my Patreon page. But Brian, BAS, that's his name, Brian, he wins again. So congratulations, man. He's probably not in the stream, but I will probably send you a quick little email, and you're gonna have to tell me which shirt you want, because he gets to pick from my Teespring page. So, yep, this was a lot of fun setting up. Oh, super disappointing. Oh, it's so good, so good. Taco Tuesday, luxurious fleet logo. Fast and luxurious. I love the mug. Anyways, of course I'm going to be a fan of my own artwork, but it was a lot of fun doing that. Syed going to win. Syed's won before. Mario, what's up? Any plans on Lexus making the NX bigger? Yeah, it's going to be bigger. Why? Because the current RAV4 is bigger than the previous RAV4, and the NX is based off the RAV4. So, yeah. What's my favorite current Lexus color? Flare yellow. I've seen flare yellow once in person. I think it just looks awesome because it's so rare. I also like infrared. The most common Lexus color that I like is probably... I mean, atomic silver is pretty good. Julian, do you think Lexus will make a new car class for the EV one day, maybe LE? Or will they turn only existing models electric? You know, I don't know. I kind of brought this up in the stream earlier. I don't I don't know what they're exactly going to do. Because the EV platforms they're going to have are going to be totally different than their engine models. So in that regard, I think they almost need to have a different nomenclature for them. But the UX though, the UX is the first electric vehicle, and they essentially just gutted it and put it in an electric powertrain. Well, that's not going to work for, I mean, it works on the UX, but it's not going to work for the rest of the lineup. They're going to have to do something else. But yeah, that is a question I don't know. And that's a question I think Lexus might still be working on. Do we name these electric brethren the same? You have an LS500, you have an LS500E, even though they look very different. I don't know. That super shirt is hilarious. Thanks, man. If you guys want to check out, that's the back of the shirt. The front of the shirt is this right here. Toyota BMW logo. Yeah, it's pretty funny stuff. When GS is going to disconnect? 2020 might be the last year of the GS. Are triple beam LED headlights just cool to look at, or do they illuminate the road better? Well, from what I hear, they're supposed to have a wider spray of light. They could also possibly be even brighter. But the fact that they look cooler definitely helps. Mario, have you had a chance to tour manufacturing plant in the US or Canada? No, I have not, but that's on the things I'll do on my channel in the coming years. I'll go to all the manufacturing plants in the US, Canada. I'll go to Japan and tour them. I'll also be doing auto shows in the US and Japan. Don't know exactly when, I just know I will. And I'm excited to bring that sort of content to you guys. You guys deserve it. You guys deserve to have someone who's passionate about the brand, vehicles, give you firsthand representation at these big events, and also give you a little documentaries, I guess you can say either, of the manufacturing plants. That's a good observation. Yeah, I remember the LS Plus. It's a fuel cell. The new Mirai, is it the LS Plus? Essentially, it could be. It could be essentially a reskinned LS Plus. Very well could be. Yeah, I think, and at the very least, some of the technology that was a concept at the time is going to be for the that vehicle in the Mirai. So you can say, if it's not a reskin, at least its heart and soul is inside that Mirai. So anyways, guys, if you guys want to support me on Patreon, it's over here. Patreon.com/Kirk Rifles. No big deal. No big deal. It doesn't look like this to you guys. Here's my Christmas card that I'll be probably emailing to my Patreons, but you guys can see that I usually post videos early on my Patreon. No, not all the time, but a lot of the time I do. I post videos earlier for those guys. But saw Magax saying the LS600 gonna return. 600H? I'm okay with that. If you could show us those Lexus cars that are disassembled, that'd be cool. It'd be really cool. That'd be really, really cool. Okay, guys. Have a good night. Thanks for tuning into the stream. There's 22 of you, and I know more people definitely chimed in. If you guys liked the video, hit that like button. Yeah, I did the monthly giveaway, so congratulations to Brian. I need to reach out to him, send him a little message to let him know he won a t-shirt. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Anyone considering getting a new LCF for LX? I'm probably gonna. All right. I'll catch you guys probably in the next few days. If everything works out this week, I'll be reviewing a 2020 model, maybe the RX hybrid. I'd like to do that, so we'll see if it's available. Oh, Alan Guo, he missed a stream. Oh man. All right, guys, have a good night. I need some sleep. So, yep. Peace out, guys. I'll catch you later.